Hello everyone. The moment that the Alliance arrived to Kaltiris, they were thrown into Tol Dagor by Lady Ashvane, to which Flynn Fairwind, together with Talia, they broke them out.
Stay low. They haven't spotted us yet. According to our intelligence, the keys that access the Azeroth caches and the hostage wing are kept by the Overseer, around his neck. We'll secure the perimeter guards while you make your way to the sewer grate. It should still provide a way into the prison.
Now we have returned, as this prison complex is being used by the Ashvane to lock away any opposition. Amongst those in jail are members of the Alliance or the Horde if you play on the Horde side, and we need to bust them out. First thing that stands in the way, that is the Sand Queen. Little is known about this monstrosity that lives in the sand surrounding a prison. No prisoners have ever survived an escape attempt. Guards only find discarded clothing and bones. No prisoners, except for us of course. The Sand Queen brings back memories of AQ20 as she places sand traps on the floor and summons a sandstorm to push us in. From time to time, she'll also burrow underground and pick a target to assault. If it's you, then make sure to move out of the group and prepare to take a bit of damage. Slay any buzzing drones that spawn away from the Queen, as their death adds to her enrage.
That creature must be why the Overseer didn't have many patrols on this side of the island. Good job defeating it. Oh, you had to crawl through this stuff to escape. Try to stay downwind from me.
Back through the sewage drain we go, this time to break into the complex. And if you have a rogue or somebody that can pick locks with you, you can follow different paths into the facility.
Corgus, explain to me why you haven't flooded the lower levels and drowned these squabbling rats!
My apologies, Lady Ashvane. I am confident my men will restore order soon.
You'd better be right, or your replacement's first duty will be to watch you drown with the rest of this scum!
We can see that the little riot we caused while breaking out of here in the first place, that it caused a bit of trouble for the Ashvane company that's desperately trying to keep control over the facility.
Come on, boys! Rip open those doors! Once we get our claws on the Overseer's hostages, we'll be up to our snouts in ransom money!
Jess Howlis is leading the escapees, and once more, lockpicking, it definitely comes in handy, as it allows you to open up the cells before Howlis does it, which lowers the amount of ants you have to deal with during his fights.
Fresh meat!
A vicious pirate of dubious loyalty, Jess Howlis was captured alongside his brother, and they were locked away. The Worgen can unleash a mighty howl that's quite scary, but you can and should interrupt it. A crippling scythe from the Salty Dog will put the hurt on your tank, but the main ability to look out for, that is Fan of Knives. When he starts casting that, make sure to move out of line of sight to avoid the damage.
Come on, boys! Show them why this is our block!
This is the part where he'll run around and release ads to deal with, motivating his gang that control the prison's lower levels, but not even they are able to save him from his execution.
But I was up for parole!
Well done. Looks like you have things under control. We'll finish securing the lower levels while you make your way to the Overseer.
Out of the detention block, and up we go to the areas that the Ashvane company were able to keep control of. Their guards put up quite a bit more fight than the escaped prisoners, but luckily we can make use of the tower defenses and turn the cannons against them. This causes some massive damage and a knockback, but do be careful though, as friendly fire is turned on and you might blow up your entire party. Inside the Ashvane Armory, we find our next obstacle, Knight Captain Valeri.
I can't wait to see you melt!
Valeri oversees the explosive munitions within the Ashvane's armory. Unfortunately for her subordinates, her obsession with fire, it often creates hazardous working conditions as she loves to blow shit up. That's our challenge in this fight, making sure that her fire doesn't detonate the explosive Azeroth barrels that they toss onto the field. If they do, then make sure to move out of their explosive AoE range, also avoiding the fire that comes from Valeri.
More fuel for the flames! Now! The brightest stars!
More bombs incoming!
Burn out the fastest.
Almost at the top of the facility, and the man in charge of Tol Dagor. When looking down, you get quite a nice view of all the different levels that you just fought your way through, and it's Overseer Corgus that will be your final challenge. Kinda funny how he was talking to Ashvane at the start, but now she's nowhere to be found.
So kind of you to return for your executions.
The warden to Tol Dagor. Corgus maintains the mighty island prison. His love of Azeroth is widely known, even going as far as to fuse it into his bullets and test the results upon his prisoners. That's clearly shown in battle as well, as he loads different Azeroth rounds into his weapon. There are the incendiary ones that will cause you to take fire damage over time, while the blast ones, they will push you back. That might not seem so bad on its own, but considering that there's venom coursing through our body, which moves quicker to the heart every time we move. And if it does reach the heart, we're going to be stunned for quite a bit. Not a good situation to find yourself in, but the massive cannons on the side are blasting their load, and Korgus himself, he likes to shoot in many different directions. He also likes to take closer aim though, a dead-eye shot you don't want to take twice in a row. Share the pain, take the bullet for each other, and claim dominance over the corrupted prison facility.
Good shot.
It seems Lady Ashvane will have an opening for a new overseer after all. Now that we have the prison under our control and the keys in our possession, we can begin securing the Azeroth and releasing the hostages. You do good work for an escaped fugitive.
The Horde parties with Navanos, who says pretty much the same thing, so both sides have a very similar experience within Tol Dagor. Most of those hostages, they've seen better days, but they will recover quickly. With Tol Dagor out of the way, Ashvane is quickly running out of places to hide, but that's a story for another day. For now, thank you very much for watching everyone. Subscribe if you like my videos, leave a like if you enjoyed this one, and until next time guys, see ya!